1,000 light years away from Earth, on a planet known as the Far Far Range, Beatrix LeBeau begins her first day as a slime ranger. Yay! Nope. Cool. Alright. Oh, there are carrots all over the place. Like fruits, veggies, or chickens are used to feed slimes. Try shooting food at a pink slime, they'll eat anything. Cool. Oh, I found the map. Oh, shit. Slime board. Where did the slime go? Gotcha. Report to cache in your plort. Okay. You back to slime. Key to your success. Shoot slimes through a coral barrier into corral. Oh, corral barrier. Okay. Jeez, have to relearn all of this. Cool. Your hard-earned plorts. Okay, well, I already did that. Hey, get over here. Looks like I have mail. That covers the basics, you've learned the fundamentals, now it's time to get back out there. Okay, remember the best way to become a pro rancher is to experiment. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, well, I'm going to bed. So, nothing ventured. Okay, welcome to the Far Far Range, the 7Z Corporation. Cool, already don't trust them. Miss LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far Far Range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new adventure as a slime rancher. Support extended. Okay. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range. Until you get more familiar with your surroundings, traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide them to you from the shop located just outside your ranch house. Okay. The 7Z Corporation, providing the tools you need to get the job done for us for a small fee. Hey. Sketchy bastards. I was chef in there. Okay. Rise and shine, Casey. Hi, B. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time. Wow. What's the Farfar Range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clean as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on that ranch. Ranch. Okay. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it and just keep it short. Good luck, B. If anyone can be there... Or what? If anyone can make it out there, it's you. Casey. Cool. Stop sending me spam mail. Oh, hello. You're mine now. Oh, that sounded so violent. Okay. I have sacrificed the chicken to the slime gods. Alright, Alright, so... Worst case, I don't want to get too far out yet. I need to make sure that this is recording properly. So... I will be right back. Alrighty. So, things are recording about as well as I thought they would. I can't seem to get rid of these black streaks on either side of the screen, but besides for that, everything's okay. Alright, so this might be a bit late, since it's already like 7 or 8 minutes into the video now. But, howdy everyone! Welcome to the range. I decided I needed a second game to play in the background. I'm probably going to be uploading videos of this on the weekends. Ooh, what are you? Oh, my house has been slimed. Those vandals. Okay, but seriously, what should I do first? I do plan on doing something casual in the background, but, you know, just for my own personal enjoyment. But, like, I also... Ooh, money. I need that. Okay. But I also want to get to the end of this game. Okay, so it's not really just because, not because I really need to, it's just, it's the same price. Alright. Well, chicken, goodbye. Oops. Where did that go? The controls are very awkward. Alright. So, what I really just need right now is cash. Okay. Wow, these controls. What the hell? Is there like an option to fix this? I don't... Ugh, that's too slow. Oh. I found the flashlight. I was looking for the jump. Okay. So the controls are either too fast or too slow. There doesn't seem to be an intermediate there. Map bites. Okay. Let's just devour everything. I can very easily see this game having been influenced by like Kirby. Oh, you came out of the grass. Okay, so I don't need... No. Okay. I don't need this many slimes. I don't need any of these slimes. I just need them to eat. Just need the plorts, kid. Ooh, what's this? Hello, Beatrix. The name's Hobson Twilgers? Rancher, explorer, and the former owner of this here ranch you now call your own. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I was a rancher for more years than I can remember, and felt there was one last adventure left for me, so I've set off to find just that. But before I go, I'm taking one last tour around this here land I love. So keep your peepers peeled for notes like these, if you want to hear what an old coot has to say every now and again. Be talking to ya, H. Cool, so he left notes behind. Ugh, you little shitmongers. Where were you hoarding those? It's nowhere near enough. So pretty. You can never see a sky like this in our day and age. Too much light pollution. Sleep till morning. Don't get me wrong, I would like to play throughout the dark, but I've heard some things. Alright, so which one should I go after first? The grotto or the overgrowth? Probably better to Okay, well first let's build the wall. Next, let's aim for the auto feeder. Which means I have to go collect all of those slimes. Ready to have 16 little buddies? There's no escape for you. Gonna collect the hen. Well, the chicken. Chickadoo. You know, if humanity ever did discover a planet like this, I have no doubt in my mind they would in fact set up something like this, where people could pay to like own cheap farmland and then send them off to here. It just sounds like something humanity would do. But at the same time, there are too many kinds here. At the same time, there is like, what am I trying to say here? I've lost the train of thought. Sorry. I see humanity would, like, do something. They would try something. Ugh. 250 for a plot of garden? I mean, you can easily see that Beatrix here is being used. There's no doubt about that. So, even if it begins as something really wholesome, like simply gardening these resources and trying to get people to just like focus on doing what they're doing here. Obviously, sketchy organizations like the 7Z Corporation are gonna pop up. Oh no! I fed my pomegranates to them. I have to go get more pomegranates. And I like how we refer to them as plorts, even though they're technically just the slime's turds. That's almost as bad as, oh, what was the name of that game? Was it Lunar Legend? Maybe not. Ah! Hello! Ooh, what's this? Oh, cool. My map has expanded. That's nice. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. No. Get away from me. Honestly, I kind of wish there was a way to, capture the tars and, like, keep them in a pen. I find the tars to be much more interesting than literally any other slime in the game. Because it fascinates me how, they're basically just inbred. Pogo fruit. Or pomegranate. Yeah, I don't know why we're calling them pogo fruit. Ooh! Yay! I already have a tree. Okay. What's back here? 10,000 coins! Oh wait, what's the money in this game? New bucks? New cash? Something like that? Hey! There will be no escaping on my watch. Whoops. Alright. Welcome to the Range Exchange. Thora West. Hi there, Beatrix. The name's Thora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account that we all got work to do. I'm a long-time rancher here on the Far Range and head of the welcome wagon for your local Range Exchange. The Range Exchange is a network of rangers... Rangers? What? Ranchers? Is a network of ranchers, just like yourself, who are looking to trade what they got for what they need. Trade what they got for what they need. Okay. Slimes, plorts, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the Range Exchange machine daily and be sure to get your trade completed within 24 hours. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well, enough, John. We've both got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. Thora. Cool. So the exchange is open now. I probably shouldn't activate this right now. The day's already half over. Gotta get the Skynet. They're jumping too high. They're working in unison against me. Okay, nutrient soil contains compost from the moss blanket and minerals from the indigo quarry. Makes crops always yield the maximum harvest. Cool. Stuffed tar model, designed to keep wandering slimes away from your crops. Simple but terrifying. Cool. Okay. It's watered, making them grow twice as fast. Alright, I need at least 2 of those 3 things. Ugh. Okay. The sun is gonna set soon. I swear I have anxiety when it comes to games that have a day-night system. If you've ever played Pikmin, you would understand. In that game, all things are micromanaged to the point where you have to do everything in the day. bastard. No! I don't need you. I don't have a place for you yet. Oh, jeez. Actually, I could probably combine the tabby slime with my pink ones, right? I had a great big tree like this here, one along the edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. It survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day, I began to notice it was dying. Wasn't anything unnatural, was just its time, I suppose. And then I realized that if I didn't do something, I'd end up like that tree. I'd spend my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen. So I bought a ticket for the Far Far Range the very next day. Aww. That's honestly kind of depressing. Hasta la vista. Alright. Alright. So, I'm probably going to be cutting this video quite a bit. Alright. I need these two things, because this isn't making enough food fast enough. I need better ports. Alright, let's solve the food problem first. do that, I need a bunch of cash. Don't need you. No. What is this? Interesting. So, if you were stuck on an alien planet, and this was your career now, just how long do you think you'd be stuck doing it? Ooh. Alright, I would be lying if I said that the idea of us, like, one day making, like, habitable cities on, like, the moon or Mars, that all sounds interesting in theory, but would it ever actually be doable? And what kind of jobs do you think would be available for that sort of position? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I don't like how close to my house those outbreaks are getting. There. Now they have a little buddy. Okay, you guys enjoy that. I'm going in here.